Hello everyone, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Yes, Rahana is here, in a fighting gear. That's why he hasn't got any sleeves on right now. He's ready to punch some Garleans in the face. Yes, indeed. So, this is the next series. Instead of doing Dirge Cerberus, we're going to be delaying Dirge and doing this instead. Dirge Cerberus will come after this. Basically, I had always planned on recording A Realm Reborn, Heaven Sword, and Stormblood at some point. I have done full recordings of the Stormblood patches, Stormblood patches, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawntrail, but I haven't actually done a full playthrough for Realm Reborn, Heaven Sword, and Stormblood, so I wanted to kind of do that. And the best way to do that was by doing a milestone incentive, and we've reached the first one, so it's time to do this, and this intro is going to play out a lot. You've already seen the intro, this began with that intro, so basically the way this series is going to work is I have end goals for each episode, an end goal of quests. Because I already know the story in this, I'm probably going to be speeding through a lot of the busy work, like the combat and stuff, and just focusing on providing the story and the dialogue and the dungeons. That's the plan here anyway. So, yeah. A Realm Reborn, not my favourite expansion, probably my least favourite part of the game, but I promise to do a full recording series of it, and that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to get in the game, and I'll see you guys there. So, we're going to begin this episode with already an issue. So, I'm not going to be starting a new character for this. I don't have the time to do all the leveling required for that. So, there's a couple of things to note for this. Let's go through the bullet points. Number 1. I'm going to be playing a pugilist. This is the only class that I have that is below level 50, so I'm going to be leveling that up alongside the quests, and by the end of this, Stormblood and Heaven Sword, I should have a level 70 pugilist, or level 70 monk, which is why Rahana's gear currently is like shirtless or sleeveless armor, and he's got like this combed over hairstyle. We're going to be going classic. We're going classic Rahana here. So that's bullet point number 1. Bullet point number 2, and this is going to be the lore, I guess. Might be wondering, Flower, you played Endwalker in Shadowbringer with a character called Zigbar Ivorus, who was an Aura, a green-haired Aura. But Rahana wasn't there during that story, and you gave lore reasons why Rahana wasn't there during the Endwalker patches. Well, to explain that away, I'm going to bring you back to that episode where I mentioned that through the power of the Crystal Tower, Rahana went through Zigbar's memories, and he became the person in the place of Zigbar. So everyone else sees him as the Warrior of Light, not Zigbar. Zigbar is now chilling out in the first, sipping martinis, and he's just enjoying his life over there. So what we're basically seeing here is all of those memories playing out as this character. There you go, there's the deep lore. So you have it right there. And then, yeah, third thing. The first 4 quests in this game are not part of the New Game Plus. That's how we're going to be doing this. We're not going to be starting a new character. We're going to be using Final Fantasy XIV's New Game Plus system, which means for the first 4 quests, we're not going to have any gameplay. It's all going to be cutscenes, and I'm going to provide context in between to explain what happens. So that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to be using the unending journey here to go through the cutscenes. I will see you guys at the first one. Oh. Hi, Dolin. Chat, this series is going to have no spoilers in it. I'm only going to reveal stuff when it happens. Unlike previous... Oh no, look at him with his fucking, like, helmet with cat ears on it. Go away, get out of here. Yeah, there's going to be no spoilers for things that occurs within the story here. That's how we're going to be handling it. Hello? I don't think I should be here. I was on holiday.
Here.
Oh.
Feel.
Yes, I've already mentioned the first. But without any context, that has no meaning. I don't know how long I'll actually stick to that. Hello? My name is Vahana. Oh, you don't look friendly at all. You look angry, in fact. You look really angry. What's your name?
Feel. Think.
Hi, Dolin. Hi? Hi, Dolin? Oh, I don't think this is going to be the last time I'm going to be shrouded in light. Whoa! Whoa! Look how cool he looks! And they called him Son Vahana. He's going to use his fist to punch people. This is crazy. I'm going to punch you with my fists. Was that the gear I was wearing? Like, before doing this cutscene in the Unending Journey? Oh, okay, back on to the next cutscene. Oi! Oh, I forgot the first cutscene in the game doesn't have any voice acting. Alright, lad. You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Yeah, I was. Who are you? That'll be the Aoife, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, Ver. You'll soon get used to it. Oh, I love drinking. It's my favorite pastime. Alongside getting drunk. Those two are the same thing. Oh yeah, I forgot. How quaint and adorable. Can you please get off my fucking carriage?
Feeling better, Kupo? Haha, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Muggles, and we live in the wood.
We also can for some reason fly at the same pace. How do you do that? Like, how do hovering creatures do that? Like flying, like gliding at the same pace as the carriage itself? I would like to drink as well. I'm also an alcoholic. It's also one of my favorite things to do.
Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kupo.
Yeah, these normal folks who aren't important to the story at all.
And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo?
Yes. I mean, no. Oh my god, I actually forgot he drank from that. I was joking.
But of course you haven't. You've only just survived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo.
There's going to be a lot of voice acting in this series because of MMORPG Born, and even Heavensward to a certain extent doesn't have a lot of voice acting in it. But that's fine. I knew what I was signing up for with this series. A lot of talking. His drink is finished. Your drink's finished. But wait, didn't you see the glass get lifted up? Only the Muggles are invisible, not the glass. So yeah, we're going with the Gridania intro. There are multiple different intros to this game. Limbs of the Minza and older as well. Because Xigbar started in Gridania, we also start in Gridania here. And I was thinking of doing a different intro, but I think this is the best way of doing it. Gridania is still a fair way off. In case you're wondering, seeing as you're awake, how about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Yeah, they're pompous little shits, I hate them. Brimom's the main name, and peddling's my trade. I also like drinking, have I told you that before? As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Yes. I knew it! Going where the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory? Now that's what I call a living. So long as you avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? I kind of want to give like the silent answer just because Rahana is technically like in the memories right now. Nothing. Oh, he's so cute. Well, if you aren't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be an old Bentbranch chatterbox, but he sure as hell ain't no busybody. Something else that's just going to be fun about doing this is getting to see the graphic overhaul play out in the Realm Reborn, Heaven Sword, and Stormblood cutscenes. Because, like, Dawntrail had a massive graphics overhaul. So getting to see that at the beginning of the game is kind of cool because the trees look actually nice. They don't look shit in this. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. And I'd rather they stayed secret too, which is why I don't go stinking my nose where I ain't below welcome. Just remember though, there's nothing more important than fortunes and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Oh, there's a wood whaler. Halt! Go no further! What's this then? I think we're about to get smuggled or ambushed. Wow, imagine if Brennan died there. Wah! I have a sixth sense for these kind of things. What's going on? A skirmish has broken out ahead of the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Why did he stop talking? There was no reason for him to stop talking. Bandits! Ixal! Oh. Bloody hells! We shall hold him here. Try to break clear! Wow, this is all very intense, huh? You got it, buddy. I'm too low level to fight right now, but I believe in you. Good job. You did it. Oh, that guy is most surely dead. He didn't even get a profit before he died. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Ixal to send us a welcoming party though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time we meet those feathered fiends, so just... you take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? Yes, actually, it is. At least in Mahana's case, it is. It is? Well done, let this journey iterant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, luscious forest in all Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that. Not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in, and gave the Ixal needed encouragement. Birdmen raids become a daily occurrence. I think calling them birdmen may be a reason for that, honestly. At long last. Behold Gridania, the forest nation, blessed by the elementals, which will never be an important part in the plot, even though it sounds like it should be important. I'm not even joking. The elementals are made out to be this big thing, and they are never important in the entirety of A Realm Reborn, or any of the content. Outside of maybe, like,
the Black Shroud,
oh.
the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea.
Who's doing the narration here? Is that Louis Soir?
Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania.
Okay. Is that all you're going to say? No, you're going to say more.
Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall.
I just don't think they're mighty. I think they're just lying. Like, they say they're strong and they just chill out in their, like, house. It's like, oh, we're fine. Oh my god, look at the lighting.
The goddess Nofika was never
That's the
one
best
to
this game has ever
forsake
fucking
her
looked.
children. And today, she welcomes
Jesus
another
Christ.
brave soul.
Kind of glad we started at Gridania, because Gridania is so beautiful.
One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Not this man, but Bremen. And here's where we're part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver my wares, and it's back to the high road for me. Here, why don't you have this? By way of thanks for keeping me company. What is this? Did you... Here. Hey, do you every time... I actually don't know what he gave us. I don't know if we're going to find out. Here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about I haven't met, and I'll consider us square. Don't you worry, buddy. I'll get on that right now. And yes, pictures will be taken in this playthrough. Bye.
May the matron take him to her bosom.
What?
That he may never want.
No, I don't want any bosoms. Bahana does not need any mother figures in his life.
And sanctity.
God, it looks amazing. Look at this. Look at that! Oh my god! Oh! Okay, you can't see the entire logo because of my head. Final Fantasy X! No! No, 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 not 10, please! I don't want to play Final Fantasy X again! There you go, that's it. Right. Let's get into the next part, shall we? We got a couple more cutscenes to go. And then we'll actually be able to step into New Game Plus.
Oh, wow. This is Gridania, huh?
I still think the Realm Reborn city states are some of the best in the game. Like, the Leia ones are good as well, and one of my favourites ever is in Stormblood. But there's just something about the first three that just feels nostalgic, especially hearing this music again for the first time. It's like, wow, I played this game many years ago. Can't get over how good it looks.
You there! Yes, you!
Oh, what's the wrong voice for that? Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I'm not a trespasser. I am but tenant, a woodwailer of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. An enemy! I didn't bring out my fucking fists. So yeah, let's address the elephant in the room when it comes to Pugilist. Pugilist is not a thing that comes from Gridania, but I would like to say that Bahana arrives with the Pugilist gear. So there's an implication that he might have come from older and went here before then, maybe. Maybe he learned the Pugilist ways on the first. But him being tied to Gridania does not mean his job needs to be tied to Gridania. I think that's a good way of going about it. Anyway, let's continue with the final cutscene before we can actually get into the proper gameplay. Let me just read these blurry pages. Oh, hello! Hi.
Well, well, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wandering young adventurer. Come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Mune's my name. Or Mother Mune, as most call me. And the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you say? To an outsider's eye, all may seem well of it with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a constant state of apprehension. I did read that wrong, but I fixed it quickly. The Ixol and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble. Trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Guardian Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years past, Eorzea's night well-nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon Dalamud and rained fire upon the realm. It is this from which people call the calamity. And I do want to emphasize that only Eorzea was affected. You know, the lesser moon only hit Eorzea. That's actually not true. There is, like, references to the fact that Dalamud did hit other parts of the world, but it was mainly situated in Eorzea, which makes sense considering later plot stuff.
They explain it. I think in Realm Reborn, that might seem a little bit iffy nowadays, is explained in the wider context of the story at some point. Like the game calling itself a realm. This is before they even had a name for the planet. It was called Aferis in Walker. That's not a spoiler. It's just what the planet is called. So this is way before they actually had a name for the plot.
Scarcely a square mile of the Twelves Wood was spared devastation, yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet, amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm. And yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. I didn't know that. So yeah, the Warriors of Light has a more of a double meaning in this. Like, not only is it Warriors of Hope, but it's also like, as in, you can't necessarily register light, how it looks or what it is, but light itself is there no matter what. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. Yeah, so I really did a good job introducing this place to you. I told you that we're really suffering because of the calamity in the Ixals. We're kind of all in a constant state of dread. And, you could live up to the adventurers who saved the world, but just, start small maybe. And assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you all play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business registration. Here's a quill. Score your name right there. Look at the lighting with the blue over there. I'm never going to get used to it, how good it looks. Oh, and I would appreciate if you use your real name. There is a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. That's very adorable, but also, game, I'm not going to use my real name in your MMORPG. That's not going to happen. I'm Vahana Iyashi, even though it should be said as Vahana. Don't listen to that, it's wrong. Vahana Iyashi, And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias. Isn't it meant to be pronounced Vahana? Now you listen here, you. Very well. From this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelves Wood. The guild expects great things from you, so please don't screw anything up. Definitely not gonna screw anything up. Look at what has arrived, another goddamned adventure. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very self that Gridania needs. The elder Seed Seer herself bids us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? I have done nothing wrong. You get out of here with your free-clammed lances. Like, how does that even work? It looks really, frail and frigid. You, adventurer, mind you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. I have, again, literally done nothing wrong. I think I'll be taking my leave now. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelves Wood of late, you see, and the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As it is often the way of folks who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalogue of exemplary deeds, and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. Years? I don't think even 2 years have taken place in the actual game. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. I remember when I first played this game, I called it Gridania, but it's not. It's not Gridania, it's Gridania. And I remember being annoyed back then, and my excuse was, it's a fantasy, it sounds more fantasy name. No, I think Gridania is fine. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Miriam to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. And I don't think that's going to be in the cutscene itself. No. So, basically a bunch of things transpire from this point on. We go out and help a couple of people in Gridania. So the next actual quest takes place here. So at the Bannock, you learn that Ixali... I think that is actually part of the quest I'm going to be doing now. So yeah, we're going to be activating New Game Plus. So the way I do that is I'll go into... here. And then you click resume, because I've already got one started. And now, at the top left of the screen, we have that. I also did this when I did the Ivalus raids a while ago, after I finished Final Fantasy XII. So it's a very similar thing to that. And similar to those raids, I will be doing Alliance raids at the end here. I'm going to be doing the Crystal Tower raids, because it's going to be part of the patch content. It is worth mentioning that might be a little bit later down the line, because not only am I doing the main MSQ, I'm also doing the patches as well, which is going to take some time on itself, I think. But yeah, here we are in Gridania. We can do some stuff now, mainly following the plot. So, Realm Reborn Part 1 to the Bannock, which is literally right here, actually. So, we're doing a couple of quests for the people here, mainly talking to Mother Miriam. I think it is Miriam. That makes sense in my head. Yeah, and there's not going to be any quests available for doing these, of course. Rahana, we visited Bannock on your wanderings. It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder drilled and sword play and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think it may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there's anything you can do to help him. Mind you do not stray far from the path. The 12th foot is no place for merry strolls through the underbush. What does that even mean? I'll be fine, Mother Miriam. You don't need to worry about me suckling up to your bosom or whatever the person said before. So we're going to the Bannock. Right, I'll see you guys there. The Bannock. So yeah, I think a couple of quests have already played out here. Like teaching you the fundamentals of combat for the most part. This first quest is, I think, chosen because of a certain character that you meet here. But I do find it weird that Realm Reborn does not begin with the intro cutscene. I don't know why they decided to do that for New Game Plus. Maybe they couldn't incorporate it because of certain things, but it does make sense to incorporate it, I feel. Anyway, I'm here. Hi guys. I'm definitely not the odd one out among you all. I mean, I'm not even wearing the Gridania colours right now, actually. I'm wearing the Favner, the older colours. Greetings, Mahana Iyashi. Miriam sent word to expect you. My name is Galfred, and I am responsible for training our Twin Adder recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The 12th has as much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the 12th is ailing, which wants a rich variety of fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as yourself will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests, and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavours, Rahana Iyashi. That was a very short quest, but we're here now to help. Rahana is here to help. He's going to give a thumbs up. Rahana is always here to provide a helping hand, as always. Nah, it reminds me of Zigbar and his helping days as well. Passing muster, Galfred, Chief Instructor at the Bannock, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby gauge your readiness for further missions. I see you are eager to lend a hand, Rahana. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that, in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral era, many of the 12's Wood's creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be of sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Oh, I see. Right. Equip your head, body, hands, leg, and feet with gears of item level 5 or above before returning to speak of Galfred. I think that's the only time in the entire game where they check your item level before doing a quest. Like, you do got eye level synced jobs, but it's usually more of a recommendation rather than actually force you to do it. So, that is a unique thing to this expansion. I have realized that Alpha is here as well. He really shouldn't be here, so, goodbye. It was nice having you for a little bit, Alpha. I also need to decide on the vehicle I'm going to ride around on. Another thing worth noting. So technically, in a Realm Reborn, you are not allowed to fly. And I think we're going to adhere to that. I don't think we're going to be doing any flying around in this. Yes, it is going to be a pain in some spots, but I think we're going to focus on just driving around and taking our time with that. So, I'm going to choose a mount, and I'll see you guys in a second after I choose that mount. I realise it makes perfect sense to go with the Chocobo, considering this is where you would get the Chocobo, I think. Or in this area, you'd get Chocobo in this region, I think. Ready for inspection, are we? Right then. Eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you passed muster. You would be surprised at how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Vahana. Yes, these are the shortest quests I've ever seen in my life. This is so different to how they do them now. Vahana, by your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I would assign you a mission of considering import. I literally a second after you tell me to do this. Right, so this is something worth noting about Realm Reborn, and I won't talk about it now. Realm Reborn is an interesting case compared to Heavensward or Stormblood, or even any later expansions, because it follows different rules to them in how it handles itself. Realm Reborn was made as a recovery project after the original Final Fantasy XIV failed. Yoshi P took up the mantle as a director, and you've probably heard this to death, which is why I'm not going to go too much into detail about it, but he took up the mantle and made a Realm Reborn in less than a year. This whole story we're going through in this MSQ was made in less than a year. And they had to rush it, and even then, I think the story is fine, which is kind of a miracle, to be honest, considering how much text there is here, how much dialogue, how much story, and how many dungeons there are in this first part of the game. Technically, Realm Reborn is an expansion because it is the original game, but remade basically, a Realm Reborn, if you will, and kind of going into that, knowing that these first couple of quests are going to be strange. Luckily, Square and Yoshi P, their team, Creative Business Unit 3, have made this a lot better than how it was when it first came out. They removed a bunch of the unnecessary quests, and all dungeons throughout the whole game in the story you can play in a trust setting, and I'll explain more about that when we get to episode 2. But yes, there's a lot of quality of life. There's still some bullshit we have to do, and you'll see that in some of the later parts involving certain crystal gathering missions and a lot of play return into the Waking Sands. So, yeah. The need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall. Proceeded the briefing. I said. And then I said again. Galfred needs an adventurer to investigate suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Right. Chasing shadows. Good. Time is of the essence. So listen well. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Twelveswood. I think this is mentioned in previous quests we have not done in the New Game Plus, but yeah, there's a shadowy figure walking around this area. And you may also be aware that Ixali activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of this aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proven to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry, Rahana. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. I will do that. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we shall shed lightly upon this mystery. Begin your search at Lifemen Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Yes, go to the center of all this bullshit and see if you can survive. Be forewarned, my people cannot afford your support, lest our quarry crack scent of our presence. Do you want me to die? Are you the shadowy figure? This feels very dangerous, and I'm like a new recruit. Technically. Yes, death quest accepted. Finally, the first episode, Rahana dies. That's where Zigbar comes from. It all makes sense. So yes, chat, we're not going to be flying. I may accidentally fly a couple of times, and I apologize for that, but we're going to be running around on the ground at full speed. I think that'll be fun. And plus, like I said, I'm low enough level where enemies can be a problem. And I wanted to do that for this because I think that'll be fun. So yeah, Pugilist is currently level 21. I'll be leveling up in the background to make sure it's at least 5 levels ahead of us for the story. So yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do some combat. Literally right now, because this means there's a combat instance. This seems safe. You're about to enter an instant battle. Instant battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. I can play it on easy mode. I'm not going to do that. One thing I'm looking forward to, and something I just realised, I'm going to be getting the remixed versions of 2 fights that occurred in Realm Reborn. There are 2 fights in this game that were originally part of Trials. And they have now been turned into just instance battles. In fact, no, 3 of them have. That'll be in the patches, though, for the 3rd one. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they've been remixed. We'll get to those eventually. This feels like a not trap. Hello? Is anyone there? What do your cat ears hear, Rahana?
Look, someone's already here.
Right, we get to have a Realm Reborn voice acting. I cannot wait for this. Hi.
Oh dear, is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know.
Why is there no text right now?
The first time we came to the Twelveswood, we almost ended up as a train's dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place.
Why are they speaking at the same time?
Limo's fault, of course. Though he'd sooner swallow
He's still
his stuff
talking. What's
than
going on
admit
right now?
he's wrong.
No, not this one. Not even close.
Oh, I'm not the warrior of light. End the series here.
You know him, Kuplo Cop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
I don't know who this Kupo is. Oh. It's the most flattering of masks, is it?
How are the readings?
Animated pugilist. I'm also an animated pugilist.
There is a disturbance here as well, and newly manifested at that.
Yeah, that was Rahana. He's a gassy boy. Yes, Flower, make a fart joke in the first 30 minutes of the episode. That's a good idea.
Kuplo Cop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, Whose is
Oh,
it?
I don't really know what you thought I was. I'm not a shadowy individual. I'm just a guy.
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow.
And
this
Calamity.
sort of thing happens.
Odin shows up. Oh. Oh, it's just like the 1.0 intro where we get chased by a treant. But now there are several of them. Oh god! Like, these guys are massive and crazy, but they're not going to be that hard in this combat encounter. They're going to be really easy.
It seems we have little choice.
Oh, the voice acting is so good! Again, the voice acting was rushed alongside everything else in this expansion. And it's going to get a lot better in Heavensward. But we're going to have to deal with it for all of Realm Reborn. I do wonder if we'll ever get like a remake of this. Like if the Jockey P's team will work on remaking this at all. It would make sense. I mean, people want the beginning of the story to be good, and it's fine for what it is, but it is a little slow. And because of the way I'm doing it, it shouldn't be as bad, but yeah. Oh, there's more, be careful. Yeah, no, I'm just seeing them now. Let's kill them. Right, get out of here, guys. Yeah, I don't want to see you lads. Leave. Get out of here, ads. Wait, hold on a second. That never happened when I did Realm Reborn. The portrait system was a thing added in Shadowbringers. So they must have gone back and added the portraits to the previous instances. That's really cool. Okay, that's something else we've got to look forward to then. Is this different to how it was originally? I have no idea, actually. Maybe I will, like, not cut for anything, if this is like different. I gotta find out, I gotta know. Go back to my original playthrough of this game. It's all gonna be a gaslight though. I haven't recorded the playthrough, that's the thing. It's gonna be interesting because there is gonna be a little bit of crossover with previous recordings. I did record a bit of Realm Reborn. I recorded some of the patch content and the final part. I'm a bit like, but Flower, why are you going to record it then? I think it'd be kind of weird for the series not to include that, even if I have done it before. So it's going to be one of the first times I've ever recorded a game twice in the same parts of the story. Look at this big lad. Right, we need you guys to make breathing noises after fighting the tree thing. That wasn't that bad, actually. Like, that would be on par with, like, Dawn Trail level, like, breathing noises. Look at the ground! Look how good it looks! Crystal. Can I eat this? Oh, what's going on with the graphics? Oh. How pretty! Oh. You have acquired the first Chaos Emerald. You must collect 6. Because something that Heavensward did as well, and it does feel like something of its time. Like, this is like a very RPG trope. You get a crystal, and then you're going to get the rest of crystals as you go along. It does feel a little bit forced in spots here.
Feel.
And even more so in Heavensward. Hello? Hello? Just speak your mind to me. Ah! Scared cat! What the fuck? Good, none of those comments are hitting me in this dreamscape. Just Rahana gets hit and he starts ragdolling.
Crystal Bearer.
Yes, that is one of my many monikers. Alongside Sleepy Cat Boy.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one.
You're so tiny.
A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim.
Have you tried changing the bulb?
And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate.
One of many things that the main character will have to do. You become a delivery boy for Hydaelyn.
Darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Yes, collect all the crystals. They all have like different designs too. That's kind of weird. Is it like implying there are different Hydaelyns? Because all the crystals have like different colors, but they have like different shapes. Oh, there's Hydaelyn. Wow, that's a big rock.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Who's that? Who was that? Whoa! They're walking. Wait, I don't remember this. Why are they walking all over the place? What's going on? Am I gonna do that? Yeah! Whee! Come on, guys, let's go! Wow! I don't know. Did they ever explain who these other people are? The other warriors of light? Whee! Look at him go!
My child, and shine thy light on all creation.
I will do my best. Ugh. What a crazy dream. I get that I also had like rocket shoes. And like Hydaelyn gave me rocket shoes. It was crazy.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
You sound so weird in this short-tempered thaumaturge.
And what have we here?
It's a dead Ixali, it looks like. Or dead Ixal.
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders.
Mm-hmm.
This is Papalimo.
Damn, I really got knocked out.
Feeling then?
It was an Ixal chieftain.
This is not something they do that often these days, but having characters have overlapping dialogue is certainly an interesting choice.
Oh,
It kind of feels more organic, actually. I don't mind it.
much the same as always.
Yeah.
Giant crystals? Can't say I've seen it.
Do you not know who Hydaelyn
Are
is?
you
I feel like
sure
everyone knows who
you're
Hydaelyn
not?
is. Don't they? Is Hydaelyn not a known concept
Understood.
like the Mother Crystal?
Over and out.
They were telling us to pay return to the Waking
Please
Sands.
bear word of these developments to Brother Esumiyan. We shall soon return to give a
I know
full
who that
report.
is.
Understood. Over and out. Hoopow!
You are very annoying. But so am I, so I guess it kind of works out.
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
I am looking forward to doing your voice when we get around to you. We don't find out their names here, do we? Damn it, I gotta keep calling them like the Pugilist and the Thaumaturge. I wonder if they're going to be important or not
I
as
think
characters.
That sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back
I
to the
don't
Bannock.
think that's the best of ideas, animated Pugilist. What if it's like trapped? I don't want to die. Ha 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 ha. You might have a terrible fate happen to you. I'm gonna leave now.
You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now?
You're so silly.
Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
These guys aren't that bad, voice acting wise. We will encounter worse voice actors. But I would
Well,
say,
time will have
I
to,
don't think the
because
voice
you
actors are
won't.
bad. I think it's
You
just
never
bad
tell me what's really
direction
going on.
and not enough time to
Unless
really do
You
the
don't know what's
lines.
going on either.
And you do kind of find that out later, which is weirdly an issue that Dawn Trail has too. Dawn Trail apparently did not, some of the voice actors did not get given as much guidance as they probably could have otherwise. I think it's fine for the most part in Dawn Trail, but you Like, the fake accent they made the people in Terral use, I don't think that was the best of ideas. Like, just use an actual accent, because you're putting these voice actors in a setting where not only they've got to do the accent, they've also got to shout to do the accent. And that's a far harder thing to do than you'd think.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
That's a good voice line. I could have used that. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I'm sure pulling out a sword won't cause any problems for us. We're fine. That could have been very bad otherwise. Right, we're gonna head back then. Ooh. I think we're high enough level here for the enemies not to care about us. But better to be safe than sorry, right? Wonder if it'd be worth, like, getting rid of that on the screen while doing this. Can I even do that? No. Oh well. Does that count as flying? No, that counts as gliding, I think. That's different. I went into the hornet's nest for you. Oh, Vahana! Oh, you came back! Whoa, I can't. Okay, okay. Everyone put away the insurance money. Yes, hi, Vahana, it's good to see you back. Oh, one of our patrols sent word that you've been spotted you're doing battle with enraged treants. I'm relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. But tell me, are you able to discover Life Mend Stump? Well, let me tell you what I was able to discover. A giant magic blade! An ornately decorated sword found thrust into Life Mend Stump. There you go. You can now hold that for a bit. See what you think of that. Sword in the stump and a dead Ixal. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Ixali origin. It is of a kind used exclusively in the Beastmen's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot in the Central Shroud. So tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. No, it's not on a foot. It was a sword. What's that? You're like an idiot, Bahana. Ah, yes, a dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles. So, you've finally been acquainted with Yida and Papalimo. There we go, we have their fucking names. Good. I don't have to keep calling them, like, animated pugilists or short-tempered thaumaturge. Lay your suspicion to rest. Gridania counts them among our staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land and have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish and their exchanges baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. You said that they're far away. They're not that far away. They're only in Fanland. Their garb may appear. Oh, what? Indeed, they often assist the gods Quiver and the Wood Whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in days to come, Mahana. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Ixali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as yourself aiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able. Yes. I will do what I must. As your friend, your envoy, your chum, your buddy. Okay. It's been raining for the last, like, hour in this area. I can't say it's been the best weather for the beginning of this adventure, but I can show off my cactus umbrella, so I'm happy about that. Hi. Rahana, injuries of several of my people have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duties. Task is simple. Put down as many of the local sugar population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg-sacks. Having done so, you'll deliver them to Monwangwan at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now I have other business to attend to, but let's get on that, shall we? Let's head over there. Yah! I love murdering little fly creatures. It's my favorite thing to do ever in this game. This is kill them all and then we'll go. Oh, are they all angry at me? They're all angry at me. Run! Run, Mahana! Run! You pissed them off! Go! That was certainly a quest and a half. Yeah, so as you can see of these enemies, the reason why they're aggressive is because, as you see that little yellow line, I didn't know about this when I was playing Realm Reborn. To be fair, there's a bunch of this game I didn't know going into Realm Reborn. But there's a little yellow line that connects these two enemies together. If you hit this one, that means the other one's going to get aggressive. So I didn't know about that when I first played this game, and that was an interesting thing. I think I've learned a lot about this game as I play the other expansions as well, and also playing with my free company, I think. Ah, you must be the adventurer standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that. This rain is awful. It seems, however, that he had little trouble gathering the exacs in my stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers League immediately. Lest you wonder, these exacs are not destined for a dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting their samples. They need to check for signs of sickness. The Shigo, you see, is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting a disease known as the Creeping Death. Oh! So that's a plot relevant to the role quest in Endwalker. That's really cool that they brought that back. Well, it comes from this. So in Endwalker, kind of, you know, being the final part of this part of the story, it had a bunch of role quests where you return to all the city-states, so Gridania, Limsa Lominsa, and Older, and it really dug into their lore and did some fun stuff with their people, and I think it was very cool, and I'm enjoying this one a lot so far. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Hyrule population here in Gridania. That was a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it is best to hold any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus, we gather Shigo eggs on a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Yeah. That's really cool. We got actual lore here. I like that. I like that, a little bit of lore. Okay, well, more from you, sir. Surveying the damage. A guard at Gilbert's Spire named Monguanguin needs you to recover the surveying equipment left behind in a cave by a startled recruit. Such an embarrassingly turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. That is not how we treat requests from the conjurers. And as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by the hero Pauline herself. Oh no! Anyway, while I attempt to instill some backbone into this so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning to the healer Pauline at Gabanox's bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Oh, someone's chopping wood. I was wondering what that noise was. Matron, watch over you. Caliph Serious one. We got. It's a sprout! Oh, it's a sprout doing this. I look like a sprout right now as well, to be fair, but I haven't got the lower spout symbol, I don't think. Oh, to be young again, to be young in Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, that's literally what this playthrough is. Right, where are we going? We're going south. Okay, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I was going to, because I was like, oh god, I'm going to have to do Realm Reborn again. It's going to be really boring. But I realise, retrospectively, this is going to be quite a lot of fun, and getting to revisit some of this old content and the nostalgia associated with it. What the fuck just happened there? I don't know, but we're going to go grab these items without dealing with the enemies either, so it's not going to be that bad. Right, survey records. We're just going to ignore the fate that is currently taking place here and head back. Hi, how's it going? Oh, oh, but hi. What level is it? I can help you if you want. A level 56. Are they here to help? What level is he? Hi? How's it going? I mean, I could help him. Oh, I think he's mining. No, he's killing his enemy. It's not part of the quest, though. This thing's part of the quest. Maybe it's part of the hunting log? If he starts attacking the thing, then I'll help him. Okay, okay, I'm gonna help him now. There we go. We're doing side content during the main playthrough, and we're gonna help this guy who just appeared and help him with this little thing. It's a little things you can do to help, I guess. Oh, I can bring up my chocobo. That's not a bad idea, actually. Where's my chocobo? So as you can hear, the music here is the Realm Reborn battle theme. It's very good. The music in Realm Reborn is pretty good, I would say, overall. Right, I'm gonna give him a thumbs up, and then I'm gonna leave. He's still fighting enemies. Okay, he can keep doing that. I'm gonna go. Bye. To be young and to do, you know, Realm Reborn content again. It's nice. And we finally get to see Gridania in all its glory. The reason why the FPS was a little bit stuttery there was because of the rain. It's not as bad as 1.0, mind you, because in 1.0, the rain in Limsa literally dropped your frame rate to like 12 FPS. Because the way they like modeled the rain is every single ranger player had like an actual fully fledged model. And that was not a good idea, I don't think. Hi! How's it going, guys? My name's Ohana. I'm here to help. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Yes. Some survey records. Sprawling list of numbers which appear to be a coordinates of some kind. Survey instruments. A wooden box containing various tools used by surveyors, including an alidade, a plumb, and a block of marking wax. And finally, a surveyor's rope. A thin rope used by surveyors to measure distance. Enjoy! Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Oh, fled at the first sight of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the records managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. The changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the order to Tornado on a number of expeditions to mark the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. It didn't really work out for you, did it? We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelves Wood. If we were to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. I forgot the adventure part at the end. Hi, are you two good friends? Good to see you out here, adventurer. The name's Gabanix. I oversee the lodging in these parts. In return for the trees we take from the forest, it falls to us lumberjacks to tend to the saplings and keep the soil rich and vital. All of which would be fine if it weren't for the damn monsters. My blood fair boils to think of the Twelves Wood being defiled by foul beasts and parasites. What about you, Aldred? You must beseech the elementals' consent if you would partake the false bounty, and only through the hearers may you well of the elements be known. Paulina, Gavanix's bar needs an adventurer to cull the growing adult population as well as gather one of the Scalekin's eggs, and I assume you want me to do that. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in filling the number of animals on Naked Rock? In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area of late. However, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked animal attacks. Truly, the beasts have grown more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt and also serve as a warning to the animals to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you'll have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. Why is the mission called a soldier's breakfast? I'm not bringing your breakfast, are you? Why do you want the eggs? Oh god, here begins Rahana's journey as a warrior of light delivery boy, which, you know, was also Zigbar's role in the patch content. What? What flower? You don't like getting all these things for the people? No, actually, I'm a soldier, not a barista. Okay, time to be sneaky. Sneaky was successful. Let's get out of it, go! Run! You know, I could probably, like, summon my chocobo if I wanted to. No, don't do that. Stop. Chocobo, I summon you. Help me. Hi, Persimmon, how's it going? Right, you're gonna help me with this. Don't go inside there, you're gonna get your dirt all over the... Oh, Persimmon. I'm sorry, but my chocobo is messy. Now you have returned. Now my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to Sub Camazon at the Bannock. Annual eggs are like both large and filled with nutrients per meal for a soldier. You'll be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Can't believe you made me make your breakfast. Ooh. You know what? Fair enough. I understand that, but I'm going to mount my chocobo in here. Bye-bye. Did someone ask for food? Oh, yeah, you're a Dawn Elf. Or not, Dawn Makote, which means your names are like that, aren't they? Who goes there? Oh, Wahano, it's you. Another delivery? Yes. Animal egg. This melon-sized egg of the violent scalekin known as the animal is still slightly warm. Oh, no. The baby. I am not certain I should be the one to... By Novica! That's an animal egg! Oh, the troops would be glad indeed to see one of these at table. And you say, here Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the animals are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Vahana. Who are you? I mean, yes, I'm kind of cool, I guess. No, look at his baby face. Look at this boy. He's so proud of himself. Nice job, Vahana. You did it. Hey, Galfred. Oh, Vahana, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands and I appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? It's actually kind of strange to have dialogue before the quest even initiates, because usually it just goes straight into what the quest objective is and then you start, but this is proving that you can have like actual quest dialogue before then, so that's kind of fun. Right, yes, yes, what do you need help with? I'm here to provide assistance for whatever you need. Seems to be a big rock problem. It isn't a while if we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as the Spirithold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, the healer ventured inside the carrot the right of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the healer and his guard have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true. A shadow. What from Persona? On a nearer day, I will dispatch my best quiverman to provide support. But I sent him to repel an Exalian incursion in the West Shroud near Belago. The timing of these events could not be mere coincidence. I fear the Excel somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between men and elemental. They may not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you to go to Spirithold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you will help us. What's in it for Vahana? I knew you would not let me down. You have all the support I can muster. Yeah, we knew you wouldn't let us down, Vahana. You lying, you fucked. Now you're racing against times. You had best make haste. Maybe now I'll be able to kill you this time. Wait, what? No, I didn't say that. See you later, Galfred. What a funny guy. He keeps joking about Vahana's death. It's crazy. Why is there like a shadow on the screen? I just noticed that. Is that always going to be there? That wasn't there before. I don't think I noticed it before anyway. What is that? What is this? It only appears when I look at it from a certain angle. Well, luckily it's kind of hard to see for the... Actually, no, it isn't. You can see that right there. Give me a sec. That seems to have fixed it. It's gone now. I don't know what was causing it, but it was something I think in the reshade I was using. So it's fixed now. Yeah, so this has reshade on. As you can see, making the game look even nicer. Not too much reshade. I didn't want to go crazy with it, but just a smidge. Oh, the mood is different here. Cool. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Here, I'd instructed Galford's request, you say. Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the rite. Most of his party have been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find him and see him out of harm's way. You got this, buddy. Me and my chocobo, we're gonna do it together. Yeah. And the light was so cool looking. No, don't look away. God damn it, Persimmon. Let's get on this, shall we then? Let's help out as best we can. Hi, I'm here to help. What's wrong? What seems to be wailing you? Oh, great shadow, towering over me. On a 12's good grace. An adventurer, please, you must save the hero. Huh. What about you, sir? You also wailing? Galford sent you. I am no longer use here. Please help the hero in my stead. I can do that. Yes, everyone feel guilty over this, like, bumbling idiot being better than all of you. I mean, he's got those, like, knuckle dusters. You can't really lie with that, to be honest, can you? Away, vile fiend! Away, I say! This town's finished! I defy you, I defy you! Oh, adventurer. Oh, we were ambushed in the midst of the ritual, and then I'm not sure what happened. Bye. Imagine if they attacked me. So yeah, if I was at a lower level, these enemies would probably try and hit me, but they're not doing that, luckily. I don't know the fact that there's apparently a fate going on here right now. That worries me for the encounter coming up. You were sent to help. I fear you are too late. The ritual has failed. I must need to return to Gridania. The Seed Seers must know of this. We never find out. Again, as I said before, the elementals aren't really something that really is touched on too much in the game, unfortunately. They're just kind of forgotten about. But we never find out what happens if they do disrupt the world. Do they, like, destroy the Black Shroud? Is that what happens? Because they seem very important in all the lore, but they never, like, do anything of it. That thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. The hero languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. You must hear him. All he does is hear. He doesn't have anything else. That's what his best quality. He has really big ears. Wait, you have big ears? You do! I mean, sorry, I'm going to help you. Hi. A fine death. What seems to be the problem? I can't really heal you, but I can punch you in the face if you need it. Oh? Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. What was that? Oh. Dun 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 dun. Right, I need to get on his head and hit the geode. Nah, easy joke. Oh god, it's so difficult. Oh. You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? Yes. Curses! My clay golem! I put so much time into him! All of 5 seconds. Impossible. Never has the golem been so sorely tested. That was shit. Mr. Question Mark Man, that was almost less than a minute long. Look at me, ready to punch. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Oh. I think I'm dealing with Batman. Or some kind of vigilante. No. No. Fate joined. Do you hear that with the Fate, guys? Oh, yes! Here we go! Right. focusing voice effort.
Damnation! He has eluded us yet again! Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things?
Oh, first echo. Here we go. Time to go back in time. Is voice acting? It's got a lot of sound effects. No.
Whatever are you? Shh, more birds. This makes it how many times today? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not. For all our sakes. Yet we must be prepared for the worst.
Just when they found out me, maybe?
Withered. The same fate has befallen Emerald Moss.
Now is this going to be called Withered Moss?
It is as we feared. Dalamud's anomaly is affecting life in the Twowswood.
You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? I mean, that's the same thing, right?
The very same. The Guardians have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis Soir forewarned.
It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. And this happened 5 years ago because Dalamud's still in the sky.
Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to the light, to the hope, and fight to the very last. Agreed.
We're not really learning a whole lot here outside of the fact that the Twowswood is becoming increasingly more dangerous because of Dalamud.
Wah!
You fall over, you idiot.
Stupid things. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlene innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they are improvements over that mask of yours.
You do wear double masks, Ida.
Hard to say. It's hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet.
I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, Twowswood's barely recovered at all, and the Gridania still have the same old problems.
Aye, as long as some new ones. Just in case the Ixel and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and invite Ramu, didn't they?
Or Rama, as it is called in the series, more so.
Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seem like ages. Wonder what became of them. Rahana. Wait, I don't know that name. Ida, look! Collie! And this is what exactly? Yet no disturbance in the ether, and Fetty manifested at that. Seems to be emanating from Life Men's Stump. We must hurry.
I wonder if an echo can show me, like, oh wait, that's me from the past. So yeah, that's our first echo in the whole game, huh? Oh, my head. That was painful. Oh, it's still painful.
Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over for a while there.
Wait. Huh? Because there's an implication there that I thought wasn't there before. Because in, like, how it works in later expansions, even in Dawntrail, it's like an instant, basically. We don't, like, our eyes don't glaze over, right? I thought it was, like, an instant thing. Do we actually just phase out for a whole minute?
The good news is that the hero is unarmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerned everything else.
Oh, that was Papalimo. Shit.
Lest you forget, the Twowswood is a domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that a man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridanians sent a hero to offer the place back to the elementals by way of the rite of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight, and the very last thing the Gridanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelvewood's eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the heroes to safety and sent for his peers to finish the rite. Maybe the elementals shouldn't be so uptight about all this. Maybe they should just let you do what you do. Just gets, like, smited. Ah! Just gets hit by, like, lightning by Rama or something. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alliston. But where are my manners? I am Papalimo, and the tactless woman beside me here is... Ida. Papalimo and I are surveying the Twelvewood together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? I love doing Papalimo's voice. He's a fun character to do that voice for. Wait, there is something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. Wow. Those are nice people. Why are they so small, though? Vahana's never seen Lalafell in his life. Look, Vahana is not, you know, as mean to Lalafells as Igbar is going to be. I promise you that in that regard. I promise to be less mean to Lalafells in this playthrough. I just realised the architecture here is very similar to a later dungeon we're going to be doing in part 2, which is neat. So yeah, these episodes are going to be long. There's going to be episodes that are going to be a lot longer than others because of how they're going to be stretched out. Basically, story arcs are all going to be connected together. So in the case of this, we're going to be doing everything in the Black Shroud, and then the next part 2 will be everything with us leaving and doing the envoy stuff. So, yeah. Alliston, what's going on over here, buddy? You doing good? All this happened inside Spirithold. 12th preserve us. Who is that mass mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Just like the background right now is shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find the answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation. If I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out Mione. I understand he wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Right, let's head over there, shall we? Through the means of the walking, we have arrived. Right, let's go see our Mione? I keep saying her name differently every single time I meet Mother Miriam. It's Miriam, there we go, Miriam. Miriam, not Miriam, Miriam. An N at the end. Welcome back, Vahana. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. Yeah, I mean, that's just me, that's Vahana. I do everyone's busy work because I'm a no-named hero currently. Now that's gonna change though, just you wait. A tale for the tavern if ever there was one. It's only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it, for the time being at least. Do I make myself clear? Until the heroes have made their will on the matter known, it will be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Okay. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant services. Well, for the first half of your award, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Oh, I've already made use of them in this episode. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to do is speak of Antoinort. Antoinort? I mean, that will be pronounced Nort. So it would be Antoinort? It would be Antonoi, maybe. Antonoi, whenever you crave the comfort of a fine bed and a soft pillow. In rooms now available. Yes, definitely have not been there before. For the second half of your award, I offer you another path to fame and fortune, guild leaves. Guild leaves are records of the various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontron is our guild leave official or leave met here at the Carline Canopy. I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. And now we have guild leaves. I don't remember the pop-up appearing. That might be a new thing. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend you take the time to enjoy. It's not a seasonal festival, is it? I don't think it is. It won't reference to that during the MSQ. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we are talking about you, Rahana. You have made Mother proud. I expect great things of you, young man. Oh, thank you, Mum. I appreciate it. What a kind old lady. Oh, well, there you go then. And we did it. We have acquired the inn room, definitely for the first time. Out on to Bentbranch. Bentbranch, not Bentbranch. How is my favourite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl, so I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bentbranch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out on the Bentbranch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Why are you speaking like this? I'm not actually your child. Bentbranch is also home to a very usefully situated Aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Bluebirch Gate and continue to southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an Aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bentbranch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also use the Chocobo Porter services. Doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo keep Singwal should not hesitate to lend us birds to a capable adventurer like yourself. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Kiefer, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. Yeah, go do everything, Mum, I understand. Damn, you're not my mum! So how do I do this? How do I get Chocobo thing? Porter, here. Okay, let's do it, why not? I'll take advantage of some of the things that the MSQ is giving me right now. Again, it is raining. This is a different recording session now, and the first thing I come to is Gridania during the rain. Well met, traveller. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Yes. Bentbranch Meadows, there it is. 1 minute, 5 gil. Actually, gonna take 1 minute to get there. Oh yeah, here we go. This is nice. Going like a traditional way of heading here, which is not like how I would usually get the quest objectives in the MSQ. Usually it would involve flying. I mean, that's what the patch content is going to be when we get a 7.2, which I am looking forward to because there's a lot coming out of 7.2. We've got the new raids, obviously, but we also got the new exploration content, the new Boja, which is going to be, I think, occult something, but it looks cool, and it has this classic jobs in it, like Time Mage, Geomancer, jobs that they might not know how to put into the game right now, but they might do it in the future. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV in the future, coming soon, depending on how busy I get with things, I guess. But yeah, we're chilling out, we're going around, we're enjoying ourselves. Hi! Oh, I made it, I did it. I got here. The traditional way. Now, I cannot promise I'm going to be taking transportation for every single thing we go to. Maybe for the first couple of things, like when I haven't even got the Aetheryte yet, I won't just teleport to the Aetheryte. I don't know if I'm allowed to be fair. But obviously the map is going to be fully cleared, that's something we can't avoid. But things like heading there for the first time is like I would want to ride a Chocobo to get there potentially. You must be the adventurer Miriam sent word about. I'm Kiefer, head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. You know, outside of the fact that you'd stuff your face with pumpkin pie with Hana. It's a bit weird. When the Elder Seedsteer bade us welcome adventurers, 'tis fair to say we have our doubts. Wait, oh, you got like an accent. Till hard-working folk like yourself said about proving us wrong, that is, consider me a convert. Any road you've a mind to help out the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, there's a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you can come highly recommend, so don't go letting no one down, eh? Okay. That was a very short quest. The quests in this expansion, in the Realm Reborn, are surprisingly short. I forgot how little they are. And I'm betting they cut like a couple of quest lines out of this as well, considering how many cut quests there are in the Realm Reborn. You shall not trespass. Kiefer, the head wrangler at Bentbranch Meadows, appears most distraught. See if there's anything you can do. 7 hells! Some bastard cocoon has gone and broken one of my chocobo eggs. The filthy little thing was busy looting the farm when a guard started it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless them, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about this cocoon. Would you mind heading out? I don't know how to say that word. Queekern? Cocoon? Like, it could be pronounced key, maybe. Kikun. Would you mind heading over to the matron's left and having a word with a soldier named Rosaline for me? The Ratman nest in her neck of the woods, see? She know what to do. Don't you worry, I'll get right on that and ride my, very happy chocobo. Command unavailable in New Game Plus. And I think there's armor off. I feel like it isn't very, good for you, Persimmon. At some point in the future, I will give you actual proper chocobo armor, maybe armor at some point. Let's go. This is the armor you get from Trial and Stormblood. And, well, I don't think you actually get it from doing that trial, but it is based on the guy from Stormblood. Right, well, we're going to go over here in the tune and say hello to Rosaline. Okay, I remember this quest now, kind of. I remember going over here before. I think this is going to rain for the entire MSQ. I think this is going to rain for all of the MSQ shit we do. Osha Jab. Hope you understand the risks involved with climbing the matron's leaf. Even should you survive a fall, the beast below will be quick to take notice, and adventurer like yourself would have no illusions about what would happen next. Not threatening me. I mean, you're telling me about the bad things that could occur. Hi, I've got an umbrella. You're here on Kiefer's behalf, I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say, and there were 4 of the creatures. The Kikern are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add Trespass and Chocobo murder to their list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. They killed one of our baby Chocobos, and now we will slaughter them all. I actually agree with this, let's do that. Chocobos are amazing. And who better than you to deliver it, adventurer? Find a lair to the west of here, make an example of exactly 4 Keycon Scramblers. We can send no clearer message. I feel like this is something I wouldn't be doing in later expansions. Like, there might be some, like, creature rights maneuver added. I almost flew over there. That's how used I am to flying. Like, I couldn't imagine going out and killing these things in Dawn Trail or Endwalker, maybe. Anyway, I'm going to use my new abilities. Ho! Ho! Oh, let's go. No. I want you to don't get the umbrella, we're gonna punch! No! Oh! Punch! Yes! Punch! Kick! Whack! Kick! Whack! Whack in the face! Yeah! Make an example out of them. Why stop there? We should kill all of them. No! I feel like this is not setting a good example for the rest of the game. Yeah, so we know how they killed one of our eggs and tried to take it away. Well, how about you go back there and murder 4 of them? It's not exactly equal exchange, is it? I did it, I did the deed. The deed is done? Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Keycon will think twice before giving in to their larcenous proclivities. Well, you say that, but I mean, we did just kill a bunch of their people. Don't look down.
Oh, you want me to climb the matron's leaf, do you? You just said it's a bad idea. Look how slippery that looks right now. I don't want to do this. Oshajab, a wood whaler at the matron's leaf, is looking for a sure-footed adventurer to pluck blue trumpets from the foot of the nearby Heaven Spire. Ho there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the Heavens Pillar here? I need someone to pick up a blue trumpet or two. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn route and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dynamites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. Aren't those like the spider things? Once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. They'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of his most dreaded chores. Yes. A task for any good, sure-footed adventurer, climbing this tree and hoping you don't fall to your death. Okay, we've got to be careful here. I feel like holding my umbrella during this is a very bad idea. Oh! 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 Okay, do that. Have that. Did it? Nice. Oh, what's going on? It's fine, I'm too high level for them to be scared of me. It sure as hell is still raining, huh? I think it's going to rain this entire expansion. Ah! Okay. In a different universe where Hana died from that. But we're fine now, we got it. Now we can head up to the top and give them this item. So, compared to other series I've done, this is going to be a bit more heavily edited in terms of just cutting out some of the fluff and some of the combat, focusing mainly on providing an experience that isn't necessarily just me fighting big groups of enemies and doing side quests. I'll do a couple of them occasionally, but for the most part, I know Realm Reborn is going to be a little bit tedious, so I'm trying my best to make it as engaging as possible. Oh, you've cleared the route of Blue Trumpet. Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folks can traverse the central shrouds into Calamity or but split the area in twain. It is not, perhaps, the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of a Heaven's Pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the people's forest people. I have a fond of the notion myself. Yeah. What matron are we talking about? Which one of the gods? Novica? Oh, well, Leaf. Well, no, I think that Leaf is in this. It's talking about the tree. I think it's talking about the matron. I think the matron's got a different name. Theodore is looking for an adventurer to deliver a message into the grim darkness of the forest. Are you going to ask me to kill more people? It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bentbranch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gridania, so any threat to its continued operation taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, maybe happy is my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosaline down below? I would go myself, but well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for my shift. Why are you up here then? Why haven't they assigned someone else to do this if you're scared of heights? Whether they're doing this on purpose to make a joke about you, buddy. Sorry to say, but I think they're joking you. Well, luckily we can employ the Chocobo's glide feature. Oh wait, I'm actually flying. I thought you could glide, you bastard! No! That's the first time I've flown in this game and now I must take a punishment. Walking. The shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I may have been seeing something. I dismissed it as a mere trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest in the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a Kikun thief on the run. You must say to curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would very much like to see it. I think we're going to encounter the shadowy individual here, chat. I think it makes sense for that to happen. Yes, I'll punish myself by walking. I think that's a well-deserved punishment. Search for signs of the shadowy figure. If we see a shimmering thing on the ground, that means it's going to be an instance. Oh. There's a campfire over here. Worn leather bag. Deliver the leather bag to Rosaline. A tattered leather satchel you found lying near a gutted campfire. Has a very similar design to something else. I failed. I didn't even realize what I failed, but I failed. I failed in my mission. Mission I didn't even know I had. End of the game right there. Have you found something? Yes. Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveller. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and Rosaling oil. But wait, why would a traveller make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bentbranch Meadows? Are you saying a shadowy figure? We don't know what the names are yet. We're saying that shadowy figure we encountered uses like portal magic, uses a chocobo, because I doubt it's going to be them then. Bugger me, I think this belongs to the stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. I have been lax on activities, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. You think they would have better things to do than mess around with chocobos? Just being like little nuisances. Most of them would like you to warn of other sentries of the stranger's activities. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I prepared this letter containing everything we know about a mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the Shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmer at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gate of Bentbranch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Ilgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if the stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Ilgar may have a personally stop put an end to it. Right. I'll do all the postman duties. I mean, I'm literally being a postman right now. Postman Rahana. He likes to do postman things. Oh, hello. This person waiting for a rare drop to appear on this tree, maybe. Maybe. They're also an Aura. Yeah, it tends to be the case. I mean, the game's certainly gone a lot better when it comes to gathering and crafting, but there are still things that require, waiting around for and grinding. I don't really do that myself. I don't really do too much of the endgame stuff as much as I would usually do. I'm kind of taking a break from that, doing this instead. And to be fair, I'm not really down for all the endgame like min-maxing when it comes to items and stuff. I just like playing Final Fantasy XIV, and I don't have time to do everything I would want to in this game. You know what? You're here for training. Now, I got a letter. Rosaline's missive. Information regarding a suspicious individual compiled by Rosaline and the Wood Whalers. A shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as any sentries. I like your little mask you're wearing. Let me just make my mark. That should do it. You follow the road south, you find Bernard by the bridge to Bentbranch. Godspeed, adventurer. I find it funny how usually the first quest in a new area is you getting a tour of said area. Like in Dawn Shell, they give you a whole beginning part in Tullialal where you are being shown around the place by local Matt. And that's a good way of doing it for you to remember that stuff. But when Realm Reborn does it, it's kind of interesting because I don't think we're ever going to come back here. It makes sense of a city state because they're going to be going back there constantly. But in this, it's like, not so much. It's not going to be as much as a requirement, I feel. I mean, we are going pretty far right now. And I think I went the wrong way, to be fair. I've gone off the beaten trail. We should have gone down the path. Oh well. Hi! Yeah! Terrifying things! Monsters! Yeah, business with me, adventurer. Yes, I got a missive for you. Why do you wear those masks? Is that like to hide your identities? Are you all like vigilantes? Rosaline is right to be cautious, for this stranger to venture so close yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs in Bentbranch. We appreciate the help. You should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Algar in the stables past the 8th right. Thank you very much, stranger. I appreciate your time. We can go do that right now. Right here. Right now. Moogle airship. So if we were say, actually doing the MSQ for the first time, I would go up to the Aetheryte and attune here, but we don't need to do that. And to kind of go into Aetheryte tutorials, every single Aetheryte in the game, there's usually 3 to 4 in each big area. They cost money to fast travel in between. You'll usually never have to worry about that because they give you plenty of money to deal with it. But if you do reach a point where you can't pay for it, that will become a problem because you can't teleport. But yeah, there tends to be 4 Aetherytes in each area, and you need to tune to them to be able to activate them. There are also Aether currents, but they're not going to be a thing in this version of the game. In this first expansion, they will be a thing in Heaven's Sword and Stormblood, but I will not be doing them for the playthrough because I can't go on New Game Plus. Mind the birds, adventurer. To get nervous advanced changes. Oh, I'm a chocobo friend myself. Don't worry. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's leaf. You've already shown us the Bernard and Elmer, I see? Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Hell yeah, and that is how it should be. The boys should be protected from everything. They're good. Migrant Marauders. I go and like you to impose it upon the kindness of an adventurer. You're quite a compassionate adventurer by the sounds of it. Well, far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable man like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day. An excitable Lalafar that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet, other than hornets, I know of no flying creature in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travellers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And if I can't deal with it, I guess I'll just die. End of my journey right here. And if you find something, kindly tell Lothar to patrol his area. Sometimes I'm just standing beneath the spire and staring at the goddamn road. In those words. Okay. I can't remember words very well, but I'll try to remember. Right, so we're going, where? Down there, right down the road towards this, other thing. And this time we'll actually follow the road because I didn't do it last time. Vulture egg. Ooh. That sounds like a winged beast. What could this purple aura mean? Oh! So that's what purple means, by the way. Purple means that you're about to fight a group of enemies. It's not an instance combat encounter. It's spawning some enemies for you to fight. It's not that difficult either. It's kind of pathetic. But, did it. Done. I did it, Lothar. I killed them. Are you proud of me? Yeah? You proud of me? A northern vulture. 2? And they were defending a nest? Well, perhaps we could admit the last DOT from many official reports. I would not like to give Alga any further cause to be cross. I mean, saying that, I'm just going to go onto here. I'm going to go here. Please patrol his area sometime instead of just standing between the spire and staring at the goddamn road. In those words. Oh, wait. Thank you for slaying the beast. Be rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. Oh, good. Well, I like to hear. I don't want my wood whalers to be wood lazy. A hero is often late. A wizard arrives precisely when he needs to. Lothar, a guard at Galvant's spire, wants you to visit the hedge tree. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge tree to the southwest of here and speak of Hera Leonili. Leone maybe. After tending to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat from the mirror planks. Well, the vessel's departed time has come and gone, but there was still no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I am not unduly concerned. Armel, however, was responsible for organising Leonie's transportation, slightly wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order. Right. Yeah. So, in terms of names, it's not going to be that bad in Realm Reborn. There's going to be a couple that are going to be hard for me to pronounce. In Heaven's Sword is going to be a bit harder, because not only are we going to be encountering dragon names, we're going to be also be encountering very French-sounding names like Horchafon or the other things. It's going to be difficult, but we'll get used to it, I think, as we go along. Alright, well, we're going down this road now. This is a very well-lit path.
Balar. Oh, who are you? Tread softly if you mean to head west beyond my shack, lad. The town tower deep cough is hallowed ground, and the dead don't take kindly to doing what forget that. Why are you scaring me? I don't want to be scared. Oh, there's actually a dungeon here. Spoilers. I mean, again, there's not really a whole lot I can do about hiding that. Oh, is someone else doing the quest here? Oh no, it's a fate. Leone, there's kind of a problem behind you. Yes, what troubles you might... yes. The boat, I had quite forgotten. Oh, my task with the hedge tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of the Tamtar Deepcroft. There's also one behind me. There's a malevolent presence behind me right now. Oh, whoo, whoo. I must abide a while longer that I might better divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Armel that I will be arriving late in... I'll be late in arriving, not arriving late. I mean, that's the same thing, I guess. Good luck! That's a very pretty pavilion. Hello. A very large pavilion too, Jesus. You bear a message from Hera Leone, an evil presence in a deep cough. That does sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time then. Perhaps a bell for now. 2? Better make it 3 just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. No problem. Salvaging the scene. Right. Armel, a local at the Mirror's Planks, wishes you to salvage cargo from a wreckage on the road. Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nothica's grace... there's the name of a god. The drivers escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter of the creature, I can only assume the goods remained strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver to Kiefer at Bentbranch Meadows if you would be so kind. A lot of dialogue, a lot of talking right now is messing me up and making me slur. But we are reaching, I think, the end of the Gridania stuff now. Bear with us. Like, this is one of the slower parts of the game, but we are going to pick up soon because the next episode is going to have 3 dungeons in it, so it's going to be a lot more eventful. Like, this is more so the introduction when it comes to things. Ah, hello. I wonder if we're going to get any spooky encounters in this purple mist. Oh, it's a big boy! Lumber Toad. Yeah, if I ain't actually encountered that, even if I was an adventurer, I would be fleeing right now, but considering the Vahana took out like 2 hits, good job, Vahana. He's a strong monk. I'm going to try and keep the pugilist to around the same level as the actual quest, I think. Otherwise, it's just going to be difficult. Deliver the cargo to Kiefer at Bentbranch Meadows? Okay, I'm going to see you guys there. Well, hey Kiefer, how's it going? You have a delivery for me? Yes, fallen cargo. Though the crate is splintered in several places, it does not appear that its contents were damaged in the fall. I mean, that's probably why they were in crates, right? Good shipment. Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting for from Quarry Mill. Heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosities just up the path from the mirror planks. But I see you managed to escape through together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in Deepcroft or bandit cutthroats prowling the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if me chocobos are safe at night, it does. Oh wait, she's the one who has the accent. If you're ever in the need of adventure skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. I forgot that in the last line, you old flower, you fuck. Thought that was on the chocobo, I was like, oh my god. Lukalot. No! Oh god, no! No, Leia's egg! Vahana, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables for about a minute, and when I returned, it was gone. Is this some kind of joke? You called your chocobo Leia? Like when it layers an egg? What was gone? An egg? Sorry. You are sure the chocobos will lay another? Gah, you do not understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. This was Final Fantasy XI. It took me actual months to raise a chocobo. Leia's legacy. Luke-a-lot at Bentbranch Meadows seeks your assistance in finding a lost chocobo egg. You will help me, won't you, Ahana? Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every ailment of the stable once more just to be safe. While I do so, I should be very grateful you'd ask the others if they notice anything unusual. There we go. We finally have some sunlight and not rain. At the end of probably the stuff. Oh, we're going to you. Also, look, kind of what I was going to go to. Umond. Seen anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did, lad. A man. It was running off towards the Tamtar Decroft. You say an egg was took. Then I'd say that was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg without the proper learning? It's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. And when you say that, but I hatched a chocobo and I don't need any teaching. I made a joke before about Final Fantasy XI, but there was a thing, someone I know who plays 11 and did for a long time before moving to this, and they had created a chocobo before they left. The thing is, though, is chocobos hatch, in real time. So while they were gone, the chocobo was going through a lot of stuff, and when they returned to check the chocobo, like years later, they were given a whole page over what happened to the chocobo during those years, and it was the saddest thing I've ever heard. They were born, they lived, and then they died from sickness. Pexiasa. Chocobo egg has gone missing. Well, let me think of it. Now that you mention it, he just disappeared like right in front of me. Oh, there he is. Oh wait, no, that's the player distance thing that they added in Dawn Trail, where if you're near another player while you're talking to an NPC, they disappear. Chocobos were making quite a racket earlier, so much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on one, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. Didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. How can I describe the peddler? Oh, he was an Elezen fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh god, you don't think he... Why the hell didn't I accost him? You're not a wood whaler, so it makes sense he wouldn't do that. It's nice to be in good weather in Gridania for once. Like, we had a little bit of that in the last recording session when I was doing the other quests. But now we're getting some good weather again. Have I seen the odd characters about? Aside from yourself, you mean? Not that I recall. Did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Luke-a-lot. But if you say it was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? Who indeed? It's certainly a mystery. We have to go back to Luke-a-lot to tell him everything here. Yeah, this is something that even Dawn Trail does, like even modern Final Fantasy XIV quests do, where you're told to get a bunch of information, and only one person will tend to give you good information, but you still need to talk to all the NPCs first, and then go back to them. It's not that bad, and it doesn't happen as often anymore, but I do remember the earlier expansions doing it a lot. And to be fair, Dawn Trail does it a lot as well. Oh, an actual cutscene? Oh, that first cutscene in the episode, or in this recording session. There can be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you have told me, this was no simple robbery. That the culprit should only take Leia's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we are dealing with someone well versed in chocobo breeding. I am sorry to say that the individual in question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is the bloodline of Oranus, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. God, I should have foreseen this. Must give chase at once. Feels like information he should have probably told us before. Hold your chocobos, Luke-a-lot. If this egg faced Mishgard, like you say, why did he go running off towards the Tamtar Deepcroft? As I got my mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Your mental map? Well, yes, but he may seek to lay a false trail, or, but the why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Eventually, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. You may work wonders with our birds, Ahana, but acts of daring do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave the end of things to you. Don't you worry. I got my fists all ready to punch. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to the Tamtar Deepcroft, but do be careful. You cannot be certain if he is working alone in this. Chocobo was like a healer,
The chocobo. Vahana was like a healer in Dawn Trail. No, in this game, he punches his enemies. He punches everyone. It's like Vahana's origins. He sees himself as someone who just punches his problems. Well, I'll tell you what, we're not going to cut away, Joe, on this because the weather's nice. So let's just keep going along the route here. Get to hear the lovely Gridania music as well while we're here. I think Out of the Sea States of Gridania is maybe my favorite outside of Limsa, perhaps. You know where I'm born anyway. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the fucking wrong way. It's just so pretty, and the forest and how dense it is works really well. Obviously, I'm glad we don't have the 1.0 design anymore because, yeah, that was certainly a time to exist for 1.0 players where it was a giant maze of just awfulness. I shouldn't have gone in here. Get out of it, Dynamite. I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to go beyond, I guess. I don't even know if I can go up here. Oh, it's like hobbit houses. It's kind of cool that you can go above here, though, I will say. Right, there are Dynamites in the way. We're going to try and avoid them, and then we're going to go around to Kupo. He was the one who got the egg the entire time. I knew it. I knew he wasn't to be trusted. I have caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. Jeremy Blackheart. That's such an evil-sounding name.
You can't have it, Kupo. This egg belongs to Luca-Lot.
Who in Haloni's bloody... That's another god. Are you? Those sops at Bentbranch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Oh. Oh, God. How did this happen? We're smarter than this. Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling and bring me that damned egg. Can they see the Moogle? Because not everyone can see Moogles, and I think this game keeps forgetting that. No. I'm angry! I'm angry! 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 Get out of here, Hedge Knight. Oh, it's like I'm fighting like Vahana's old class. I'm fighting Cocoon right now. Okay, I guess they can see Kupo. Kupo. He's tougher than he looks. Yeah, they did add like actual profile pics to that. That's cool. You'll feel this one, you obstinate cur. Oh! Poof. You're winning, Kupo. Yeah, I am. Yeah, get out of it, bitch. That's what you get. You get Vahana. Is it becoming misty? Come on, man! Hi. Saved you.
Thank you, Kupo. What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here?
Yes.
Ah, well, this egg here is Leia's. Leia is a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it, Kupo. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could, made a run for it. I was planning on taking it back to Bentbranch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Luca-Lot will be very happy to see you, Kupo.
Definitely. This place has become very Silent Hill, or that one area in Final Fantasy XII that was very misty, and you had to go through little temples to get out of there. I mean, the weather's changed. I kind of want to walk through it. It's kind of cool. I said before that I was like, oh, it's become misty, but no, I kind of like it now. Actually, it's spooky. Ah, no! Don't fly! Punishment time. That's what I'm going to do now. If I start flying, we're going to get Chocobo and start walking. It's what you get, Vahana. It's what you get for being an idiot. I know where I'm going anyway. I know the route to get back to Bentbranch. I mean, we've been here long enough now for me to remember the route, I feel. There's also a good chance to just pan the camera out a little bit and enjoy the weather. Or just how the game looks now. I mean, the foliage is so much better than how it was in before Dawn Trail. And the lighting is also really nice as well. The mist is beautiful right now. It's really good. A really good job making the graphics better. I think they're going to go even further too with later expansions, so that will be fun. Because they mentioned that the first overhaul was going to be Dawntrail, and they're going to do more later. Hi Kiefer, I did all your work. I'd be happy about that. Might as well go see this person. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Yes. Leia's egg. You must deliver this egg, adventurer. It's our only hope. We're going to get a bunch of good flavor text in this game, and I always like reading it, so that's the first one we've gone, I think. Yes, that's the right colouring, the right weight. It's most definitely Leia's. What are you doing right now? Ah, yes, just grind it up. Oh no, we're not hatching the chocobo. We're gonna eat it. Oh, okay, no, it's behind him. I wasn't wondering what the fucking noise was. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried about for a bit there, Rahana. It's good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. Yeah, no, I'm good. I punch my problems away. While I read a bubble. So, I was correct in my assumption that Ish Guardian was involved, albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could have hardly anticipated the intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me, it couldn't have been the same one, could it? Do you know what that means, Kiefer? Because if you do, I don't think you want to say that. Might he have encountered that unlikely savior before Kiefer? Before Kiefer. Did not read that very well. Could be, aye. One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in the part of the forest, what we now call the standing courses, that day. Seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze. Couldn't see a yarn in front of me for all the smoke. Well, nigh given up hope I had. Then all of a sudden a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me, smouldering sleeve, and leads me straight into a bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now, you know what the business is called Moogle's gift mounts. Not the least I could do. Be dead everyone for that lucky little bugger. Again, Kiefer, I don't think you know what that word means. Ah, incredible. It may well be the Moogle has stood vigil, not Virgil, over us ever since that day. Ha! We better get back to work then. We don't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? Mahani have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Luculot wants to give you a little something for your troubles. Yes. Leia's egg is irreplaceable, and I will express you the depths of my gratitude. And yet I find that I am still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I brought witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. Oh, what did you see? Dread is in the air, and also mist. My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have needed your assistance in another matter, one of grave import, I fear. Of late, I have noticed that Ixali dirigibles have been appearing over the Twelves with increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me nearly as much as where they choose to fly, the patch of sky directly above the... Wait, fly? The Ixali can fly? I didn't know that. I thought that they were like land birds. This is like... Maybe it's like a metaphor, like they're birds, so they fly and not walk. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when first I came to Gridania, and first I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the Ixal to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they would please, with a nary a sign of protest from some from the Guardians. It's almost like they don't care. I mentioned before that they like slouch around and don't care. I think you put a lot of faith into the elementals. Who did a whole lot for you? And it was that which set me to thinking. Ever since the appearance of the much talked about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment, and would ask that you deliver the document to Mother Miriam. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Okay, well, I'll go do that. But I guess we're going to warp there. So I'm going to warp. I'll see you guys at the thing. Right, warping has been completed. We're here. Hello there, Rahana. Word of your tireless efforts at Bentbranch Meadows has reached my ears. The folk there have been naught but the highest praise of you. Don't have a knack for making Mother proud. Give it a good work, you hear? Huh? A letter from Luculot. I think I'm saying his name wrong. Lukalot's letter. A sealed envelope entrusted to you by Bentbranch Meadows Sugarbush Eagle Lukalot. I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gasp, animation. Gods be good. A mission for you, Rahana. Faster to say it is urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous, however, so you must be prepared. Make all arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you're ready. Oh, okay, this does sound important then. I never was full 4 when I said I was close to the end. I don't think I am. Because we've got this one now. To guard a guardian. Miriam has in mind to assign you a mission of great import. Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on Lukalot's observations, the Ixo have designs on the Guardian Tree and they mean to act soon. The tree is the oldest living thing in the ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every forest-born Gridanian. Should it come to any harm, the elementals would fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensure. Why can't they protect it themselves, lazy assholes? I just get smited. There isn't much time, we must act safe quickly. I'm sorry, but this is a genuine thing. Like with the elementals. Like, why are we protecting their tree? It's their tree! Rahana, please see this letter to the hands of Bow Lord Lewin. Let the seat of the firstborn quivers hold. Should the need arise, pray but yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect you will need all the able-bodied souls you can muster. So what you're telling me is that I'm going to get a pay rise. The fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Go swiftly, Rahana. I didn't notice this before, but I am going to make a note of it now. Behind us are a couple of characters I want to talk to. I think. Maybe they're not the characters I'm thinking of. Actually, I don't think they are. Different names, but there are going to be important characters we're going to meet in Gridania eventually. Right, so yeah, this is our first time actually walking through Gridania. Not really a whole lot in terms of side quests do take place here, even main story things. There will be an occasional one. Weirdly, in Heaven's Hall, we're going to get a fair few side quests in Gridania. Well, a singular one, but that's going to be an important one either way. And yeah, let's go over here, shall we, and have a look. Ooh. This is the look of this hold. It's very pretty. Big red building. This is where you get Archer / Bard. And I do not play in Bard in this playthrough. I don't think I've played Bard at all on recording. But I don't mind the class. I think it's fine. Are you actually shooting? Do it. I want to watch you shoot. Cool! Doesn't actually hit the board, obviously. That'd be too much effort. Hi! God's Quiver Bro. An urgent message from Miriam. Very well, you may enter. Hello there, sir. This feels like a very important room. I'm here to deliver you information. I also realised that this room is just a reused inn. It's got the same design. So, you're Rahana Iyashi, the adventurer of whom I have heard so much. I understand you wish words with me. Miriam has information on the Ixo, you say. Speak freely. You have both my ears. That's a weird thing to say, but yes. Yes, I got Miriam's letter. I am... really have become Postman Rahana. Matron forfend. They mean to defile the Guardian Tree. Yeah, it doesn't seem very good. I'm here to help. Before Novica, I swear those filthy birdmen will not touch it. Nay, not so much as a single leaf. 12, help me. How can it be that neither the wood-whalers or the gods could have caught wind of this? I cannot help but think this plot bears the mark of the masked devil who has eluded us for so long. Must be wary, this incursion may be more than it seems. Would that the warrior's light was still with us. But this is no time for such idle thoughts. I thank you for delivering this message. You may assure Miriam that I will dispatch a unit of my best men to investigate...
My lord! They've already started attacking! There was no point in Rahana coming here with the letter. What is it? It's the Ixal, sir! The Ixal have amassed the Guardian Tree! Already? Bloody else! What was that smile for? Yes, as I planned. Rahana, Miriana bleeds her capable, and I can think of no better judge than she. Lend us your strength this day. Aid in the defense of the Guardian Tree. You know, one thing I have noticed about... That's a good shot of Rahana as well, by the way. One thing I have noticed about this whole storyline, how it's been, like, made, it has a striking similarity to how Final Fantasy XI does a storyline. Like, when I was going through the first 3 city-states, they do a very similar thing of being like, ah, yes, welcome to our city. You're one of many adventurers, but you're going to be the important one, understand? We're going to put you in front of all the dangerous stuff, and if you survive, then you'll get to do even more boring stuff. Like a Guardian Tree, where is that? That's pretty far away. Let's go over there. So it's our first time going to this location, so I feel like we're just going to walk. Not going to do this all the time, but for now anyway. Oh, a little waterfall. A little waterfall. Oh, I see someone's trying to go out of bounds. Naughty. No, not out of bounds. I don't think that's where out of bounds area is. Actually, I think it's somewhere else. But there's there's a means to get out of bounds. I wouldn't do that as a Final Fantasy XIV player. As someone who follows all the rules, I would never do anything like that. Right, we're going over here towards the White Wolf Gate Guard. So, once you unlock all the Aetheryte shards within a city state, you are able to also teleport to the entrances out of the areas. So, the thing over here, the White Wolf Gate Guard, you'll travel not in Gridania, but outside of where that gate connects to. So, it'll go to Central Shroud, and it's a means of just getting out of it pretty quickly, I will say. You stand before the White Wolf Gate. Do you wish to exit to the Central Shroud? Yes. Still a bit foggy. Not as foggy as it was before, but it's still foggy. The speed that Rahana must go to be able to get... Yeah, we're going to need to go on this boat. It's going to take a while otherwise. I'll be there momentarily. Don't you worry. So, yeah, in the Realm Reborn, the maps are not that big. They're going to be a lot bigger in Heaven Sword. Very big, in fact. I remember the first time I went to the first Heaven Sword map and I was like, oh! And it's cool how they do them in Heaven Sword, actually, because the maps are not fully cleared. You get them as you go along, like a little fog wall appears on the ground. Obviously, we're not going to get that here because we're doing New Game Plus, but like going to the first area in that expansion was kind of magical, I will say, and I loved it. Oh, it's fine, we're gliding. We're gliding down. That's what happened there, definitely. The Bowlord sent you, yes? Good to have you with us. The birdmen have completely surrounded the Guardian Tree, and their calls grow more urgent by the minute. Whatever it is they mean to do, we cannot let them go through with it. They must be stopped, no matter the cost. I'm ready to punch some boys. I got my fist ready. Let's do this. Rahana is ready. Oh, they're like evil-fied. Oh, mournful voice of creation. Oh, mournful voice of time. Squad, attend me all. Sorry, I had a demonic voice there for a second. Don't have any more. To us, this forest, Tanoka belongs. Wait, they call the forest Tanoka? I would say the elements that belong to the forest, not you. Wisdom's the paragons we possess. To our former glory restores what it will. From this tree a great crystal we take. Unto Garuda an offering we shall make. And her ones and elementals banish we shall. Our ancient home reclaim we will. Now Squawk, I thought you were rhyming there, but you fucking didn't. It's good there, monologuing. Right, so Rahana, I'm gonna send you in there and deal with them, okay? First squad, left flank, second and third right flank. Rahana, do what you want. Shit, look at all of them. They're running away? Oh no, okay, they're going over there. It's good for to say.
I don't really have a bow, I've got fists. I can't throw fists, so the rest form the main host of me. It is high time we remind that Ixal guests why we come are not to be feared. Oh wait, are to be feared, not to be feared. Shit, fucked up my speech. Ah, let's go, go, spread out. This position is yours, adventurer. May the elementals keep you. I got it. Wait, where are you going, Vahana? We said to stay there. What the hell are you doing? Charge! Squawk! Interrupt us, you dare! In your own blood you shall bathe! Not when I'm powered by the Realm Reborn music. I'm gonna kill this guy! I call dibs! The enemy key is mine! No, get out of it, Galford! Fuck you! I want him. No, don't. We shall engage the main block. No, I'm going for the guy. He thinks he's the main character. That's adorable. No, I'm taking him out. I get out of my way. Never wait. Where are they coming from? That's a lot of Ixal. I'm still going for the guy. What? Kick. Le punch. Le whack. Langley. Yeah, look at Vahana. Big action poses. Yeah, keep doing it, Vahana. You're doing it. There's a lot of noises right now. We should probably spin the camera out a little bit just to make it look quieter. Dun dun. Listen to Paragons. Almighty is. Touch and her one scout. I remember during Shadowbringers I did the voiceover afterwards. I was careless. No! Reach my best. I almost strike them down. Hold fast, I almost have him. There's a thing here. There's a thing. There's a thing. The void scent. This bow's ill. Now we got him. We got him. We got him. He's dead. Right now we killed a void scent. Blanca. I hardly knew her. Yeah, we have void scent. This is our first time seeing a void scent in the game, I think, as well. So done. Oh, we still got to deal with the ads. Well, I'm going to help these lads. I'm coming to help you. Wait, what's going on over here? This is like a cutscene battle. You got it, buddy. I believe in you. You can kill them. You're doing kind of a shit job. You tried hitting the other one? But you tried hitting the other one. Hi. Okay, now's not time for that. I'm gonna go over here and help. It's weird having like battles in the background actually, it's strange. It's cool that they added the actual text boxes. That was not in the game, I think, until I played Shadowbringers. Right, get out of here. Die. Die. Die, please. Please just die. There we go, done. Yay! Impressive work, adventurer. The Bow Lord bids you hold this position. Enemies may lurk near, so stay on your guard. We go to bolster the left flank, where the battle yet rages. I can't believe I did this. Is still good. Am I going to get an echo, or am I going to encounter the shadowy man? It's him! Fire pumpkins for Hana. The source of his strength becomes clear. We have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Oh. 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 Okay, this is not an ideal date. Oh, mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss. My foe shall command that I may smite mine enemies. Oh, the Lord! This is not a fair fight. I tag out. I tag out. Your very being impels the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. I think this is the Dismail Darkhold boss. I can't fight this. Oh, I guess I am fighting this. Defeat the masked mage without shadow. the name of the song. Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. This is a cool arena. Again, I don't remember how much is actually in Realm Reborn. There might be changes to it. Hey! Hey, I see you over there, dick. Wait. Get out of here, you! We can slap him. They use twin snakes. I know that video game. I killed him. Some of your math boy is shit. I trust you won't object to our assistance. How did you even get here, Papalimo? Looks like you could use a hand. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely. Unwelcome guests. No matter what shall fall before me. I mean, you're the only one taking damage, buddy, so I don't know about that. Yeah, you do. Punch them together. Yeah, punching. Punch them together. This past time we finished this. This was not a long fight, happily, but to say that. Come on, we're almost there. And that's you've been harned again. Yay! I love killing villains. Paragons. That's what I heard. The bringer of chaos, or Ashians to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. What is going on with your face right now, Papalimo? He was like, his cheeks were having a light show. Rahana, are you unharmed? Had I known this creature was near, I would have sent men, not called them away. I mean, I guess you could have like left one man with me, but I feel like he would have probably died. There's no mistake, sir. He is the one who stirred the Ixal from their nest, and intelligence was reliable. So, this is the man who has eluded us for so long. Right, we finally got him. We sensed an ominous presence and came here as swiftly as our legs would carry us, which was quite swift for me, being a Lalafell. I said I wasn't going to be mean to them. I've already failed. Well, it's good to know what we're up against anyway. My thanks as ever, friends. Quivermen, move out! I hope they're not only proficient in using the bows, because they end up in like close range combat. I mean, we saw them with lances as well, I think, right? To say he's played an instrumental role in the to say he played an instrument, let's bring out the saxophone. Rowan, the success of this mission would scarcely do justice to your efforts this day, adventurer. Upon your return to Gridania, I mean, they're bards. They could bring out like the saxophone. Pray visit me at the Cover's Hold. I will see to it that you receive the thanks you are due. You're probably wondering why we always seem to appear when there's trouble, right? Well, trust me when I tell you that it's almost never our fault. Despite what it looks like, Papalimo and I are actually helping the Gridanians. And we've been doing so for a few good years now. Oh, did I mention that we're not from around here? Where are you from? Oh, yes, why, we are Charlayans. How did you know? I played the other expansions. So I wasn't mistaken. Mistaken? About what? About the fact that your chin is going crazy right now? Nothing at all. Oh, you always do that. Mumble something loaded with meaning only to keep it to yourself when someone's asked. It's unfair. Especially unfair when someone is me. Oh, dude, calm down. I'll tell you later. I bet you won't. Anyway, all's well that ends well. That's the foreshadowing. Quite. We best be on our way. See you later, alligator. You know, Ida's getting her feet wet while Papalimo's... Stop! I almost made a Lalafell again. I can't help myself. Oh, is that another crystal? Crystal number 2? Oh. Oh, don't tell Eidolon I destroyed the crystal. I think I needed that. Well, there you have it. We did it. We're gonna head back. We are doing a certain number of quests before the end of the episode. But I guess I'll see you all in Lewin's hideout. Hi, Lewin. I haven't forgotten that smile you gave me earlier when you knew I'll be sent out there. I was waiting your return, Vahana. Allow me to thank you again for helping us defend the Guardian Tree. Not only did you put the invading Ixal to root, you confronted the masked mage and his fell minion and emerged a victor. I have good men and women under me, none of whom gave me cause for complaint. But you, Vahana, are a class apart. Like the person in the background right now is like, what the fuck? You've known this guy for like a day. I've known you for like my whole life. Your strength, your determination, your heart. You have all the makings of a great adventurer. Miriam is seldom mistaken in her appraisals. She is plainly not mistaken now. Gridania is stronger for your presence. The Elder Seeds will doubtless be pleased to learn that a capable adventurer like you has come to us. Once more, I thank you. Owing to your valor, disaster has been averted. I guess it has. Yes, everyone praise me. Yes, I like to hear the praise.
My lady.
I am come to express my gratitude for your valiant efforts before the Guardian Tree.
Oh, it's weird hearing a Reborn voice.
I am informed that an adventurer of singular talent now walks amongst us. You are he, are you not?
Yes.
My name is Con Esena, and it is my solemn charge to watch over all who call Gridania.
Her voice isn't that different. Her voice is a little bit more young, I think, the new one. It's mostly the same though.
Well met and welcome to
you can tell the difference, but it's the same voice actor. No, not the same voice actor. It sounds the same.
It was your valor that won us the day, I believe. On behalf of all Gridanians, I offer you my humblest thanks.
Can I have a couple of things? Oh, her smile ended there.
This gift I present to you as a small token of my gratitude. I hope that you will ever remain a friend to
What's going on with this guy's hair? Oh, he's got the Shadowbringer's hairstyle with those little purple highlights. He's like turning into Vahana.
Coming. It is an age-old ceremony to renew the bond between man and elemental. Over the centuries, it has blossomed into a joyous festival encompassing Gridanians from every walk of life. I should be most gratified if you would participate in the ceremony as emissary.
I would love to. I feel like everyone else is probably going to hate me though, considering I just arrived and I became the emissary for like a couple of days.
Oh, such a great honor.
Oh yes, I love the backing dialogue.
Most joyous of days.
Is that how Lewin sounds? Oh, what a great honor!
Till then, fare you well. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Some of the backing dialogue is going to be hilarious in the Realm Reborn. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, there you go. We did it. I became a degree more popular. Oh my god, I can't believe she talked to me. The third most likable city-state leader. It's not that kind of Senna is bad, but compared to the other two, she isn't as interesting in terms of story-wise. If they gave her more to do, she'd probably be better. Festive's endeavors. Okay, so we have got a... Yeah, okay, I got a couple more. I haven't got as much time to do this as I thought I would, but that's fine. Though Lord Lewin has information regarding your role in Greenbliss. None in Gridania could doubt your worth, Vahana, but to receive such praise from the Elder Seedsayer herself. And nor is that half of it. She chose you to play the role of emissary. For God's sake, you, an outsider! You fuck! I was gonna be emissary! But of course you don't. You are not forest-born, which is out of the point, mistake me not. I think you are worthy, but your selection is all but unprecedented. No way you have not the faintest. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it should have been given to someone else. I have only been here for what? A few days? Yes, I helped protect the Guardian Tree, but you're the one who led that operation. And yeah, I killed the Shadow, but Papalimo and Yida were also there. I feel like this is just... I'm getting like nepotism maybe? I don't know. What is this? There are preparations the emissary must needs complete ahead of time. So if you consult Miriam regarding the matter, she's overseeing the arrangements for the event. Now you best get going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Oh, and Rahana, don't make a hash of this. I will try my best. I don't know why you're giving me banter again. I've only known you for a couple of hours. But yeah, I'll get on it. I've suddenly been given with great purpose and responsibility. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go see what Miriam thinks, shall we? Well, if it isn't the emissary himself, had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. Yes, this asshole, yes. Make sure you put some Legos under his pillow tonight. Maybe a house centipede. Truly are full of surprises, Vahana. Next you'll be telling me you're one of the warriors of light back from a half-decade-long holiday. Wouldn't that be something? But let's speak of preparations. As you doubtless already know, green blisters are an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between men and elemental. These days, though, the name, I forgot she had a quaint voice. The name also refers to Festive at large. In the ceremony, the enemy serves as a conduit, a bridge between the people and the guardians of the Twelveswood. Suffice it to say, it is no small responsibility, nor does the Elder Seed say choose mankind representative on a whim. Seldom in history of non-forest-born being chosen for the role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honour being accorded you. For your part, you are required to wear a ceremonial artifact, which is presently being keeping in Timbermaster Beaton. Goes. I did not read that very well. Goes to the Carpenter's Guild and collect it from the man. Then returns me with further instructions. Yes. This is starting to feel like a seasonal event kind of mission. It's fine. It's goofy. It's a goofy side quest, but it's very dry. And we're gonna get on this now. Right, moving to the Carpenter's Guild. I think this is my first disciple of the hand, I think, right? Yeah, this is the first one I did in terms of crafting jobs. So this is fun. I'm going back to where I began. So you're the emissary to be. Miriam sent word that you will be coming to collect the ceremonial artifact. The good news is that it's ready. Painstakingly crafted by these very hands and from the rarest of materials. Take it, along with the warning, get so much as a scratch in the thing, and I shall make an unceremonial artifact out of you. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't do anything wrong. It's fine. As emissary, I will try my best being Rahana, silly boy. Maybe I should change my colours for this. Maybe I should go into more wood wailing colours. I think that might be an appropriate thing to do, perhaps. I got some dye. I can just do that easily, pretty sure. Right. Back from your trip to the Carpenter's Guild, let's see what you have in the box. What's in the box? As long as the lock is intact, we never know for certain what Timbermaster Beaton placed inside. What does that even mean? It's a bomb! This is by far the finest Manoa mask I have laid eyes upon. The Timbermaster has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention, the mask is crafted from consecrated lumber rendered up by the Guardian Tree solely for use in the ceremony. In other words, it is priceless. I mean, generally not, because the tree grows more wood, but I know what you mean. Mother bids you to handle it with care, and with that your preparations are complete. The venue should just about be in order as well. Any questions? Now's the time to ask them. Right. Renewing the Covenant. Okay. Miriam has some final words of advice to offer regarding your role in Green Bliss. This is going to be our last quest this episode. Now that you have the Manoa mask, all that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you're feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomps surrounding the role, there really is nothing to being the emissary. All you're required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, look dignified, make sure you don't fuck up with the elementals, and the more involved aspects of the proceedings will be handled by the others. Simple, no? The ceremony will be held at me, Kedo's Amphitheatre.
While you're ready, make yourself known as the caretaker there. Make yourself known to the caretaker there, I mean. Woman named Stain. Oh, and be sure to wear a mask, or she may not recognize you. Now off you go, Rahana, and good luck. I haven't really got a mask, I have got a helmet. Okay. Well, this sounds like something I could probably prepare for. So I'm gonna get like some proper clothes for this, I think. So fun fact, I actually have to had to go speak to someone to get the Manoa mask because you actually need it in your inventory. I didn't have it after Realm Reborn, so I went to the Calamity Salvager here and had to buy it from him. So that was a fun thing I had to do. As you can see, it's currently the Valentine's event. I don't know if this is going to appear in the cutscenes at all, but we're going to go over here and go talk to the person at the actual deck. Right, hi, you celebrating Valentine's Day because it's also Green Bliss, whatever it's called. Ah, you must be the emissary. I see you've come prepared, that is well. I'm intended to escort you to the place. Please follow me. The curse. Okay, yeah, they got rid of the Valentine's decorations just for this. They put them all like a shed.
Look! The Elder Seesia.
I thought they were talking about me.
Bless her
Oh yeah,
heart.
that's... Yeah, my friends! I kind of hoped I could put the mask off for this to see his face, but I don't think that... maybe we were better to see what he's saying right now, but we can't see it. Yes. It's a great honor to be with you today, Rahana. Indeed.
May he find favor with the elementals.
I don't mind Candace's voice in this. There's a couple of voices I'm kind of sad it did change. Like, her and the Limsa Laminza leader, I'm kind of sad they changed. Wow. Whoa. Ah. Kind of stuffy in this mask. Oh. He fucking hurt me again.
This radiance.
Yeah, yeah. Huh? Oh.
Could it be a crystal of light? Tell me true. Has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light? Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late?
No, but I had Echo. Yes.
That Hydaelyn would speak directly to this man. There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Canacena. What's stopping me from just, like, pretending to be a warrior of light? Because I got the crystal, sure, but there's no other way to tell. And I could just be lying to you and be like, yes, I even spoke to Hydaelyn myself.
When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense. And when it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom. Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Cartano. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own. Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun.
As if light itself has taken their names.
And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare. Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light.
Yeah, Miriam told me that. I think it was Miriam.
Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose. Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time.
This song, you know, is associated with trauma, but also good stuff.
What the future will bring. It is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Or at least in Dawn Trail.
For the power of the echo resides within you.
You know, I just found something kind of funny. Rahana has taken part in my opinion, the weakest content in the game now. Realm Reborn, the Endwalker patches, and Dawn Trail. Maybe his presence makes the game worse. It's also a joke. I don't mind Dawn Trail that much, but I do find it funny that he's in my less favourite parts. And he's going to be in Stormblood too! Rahana's existence. Oh! 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 I think we're gonna get the Calamity cutscene as well. Oh, that's how 1.0 ended. We're right here. I forgot how cool this shot is. Oh my god. Look at these other characters. I wonder who they are.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of.
So Robin's voice actor I do prefer in later expansions, but his voice is fine.
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas.
Now here's the character who I prefer the AR voice for. She sounds more piratey. She sounds more, I don't know, enthusiastic about her position. I like it.
Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid.
Who are you saying this to?
The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
I feel like Robin wouldn't stand up here and just watch. I feel like he'd be down there helping. And Merlib. Like, Hansen I could see standing up here and being the overseer. So, depending on which states that you start with, there will be a different cutscene here. So, in this case, Senna saw the thing, I think, right?
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
I mean, there's a lot amiss right now. There's a giant, like, calamity thing. Oh, the chocobo!
The barrier won't go down so easily. Eyes forward!
Oh, it's weird hearing his old voice. That's a cool shot as well.
We are being watched.
Okay, so now you mention it. I like how the echo is almost like struggling here to show all this. Like it's freaking out a bit.
Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
He's become an actual blood thorn in the ground. He's become a thorn in someone's side. Where did your chocobo go? Did you eat it? Whoa, that's a crazy name!
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
Oh, we're not using our name. We're using our actual names here. Okay, yeah.
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out.
Yeah, I guess Ryder.
God preserve, what is that thing? What's going on? Speak to me.
Is it?
Damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
It's not Bahamut because he's still currently in the Dalamud. No! Mad Snake!
Mad Snake!
Snake! Ow. Oh. My handy. Ooh.
Damn it. Damn it all to the seventh hell!
Oh, yeah, now I see. Times like these is when you remember they did not get a lot of time to do their voices.
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Now, I might be wrong,
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not
but
working.
they might be the 1.0 voice actors? I forget if 1.0 has voice acting in it, though.
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communication.
I mean, that makes sense.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
Also, Raban, I'm very annoyed that you called him Mad Snake. That feels like a jab at Twin Adders.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day.
I will say this, kind of Senna. You like giving up here is kind of interesting, because if you didn't even fire at all, like there would have been an end of the world, basically.
You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice.
Well, how about you
lives in
sacrifice
vain.
lives now instead of everyone dying?
The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Yes, we should be the ones to die first.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it. Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw.
But we've almost got the point,
I
sir.
don't
We've
care
almost
if
got the
our
point
late
scatter.
cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody
He's also
half-wits.
very different to how he is. I mean, I guess he evolves as a character as well, right? He's so angry. I forgot how much of a beautiful shot this is, even though it's
The
terrible,
outcome
obviously.
of this battle was long since decided.
Like, the surprising for 1.0 in terms of cinematography. There's some good cinematography in 1.0. It's not entirely, like, all devoid of, like,
Better to
effort.
retreat now
I mean, it is
than
full of
risk
effort. That's the thing about... That was a great shot. It's full of effort. It's just the issue is that I didn't have enough time to really work on these plot points.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
Does anyone have my Kana Senna sniper rifle? I can take this guy out, no problem.
We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
And that faded away before she finished her sentence.
Kasbamul, Sogini Moise Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken, Bet
I forgot they had like a weird language in this. Because that doesn't make much sense knowing what the Asians become.
Imarat Way, Kiskat Toga Hards Wadadorns. Seasonigem, Feastun the only Lamra.
Oh, okay, well that line is obvious. That's kind of cool. I like that. Obviously, I'm not going to go into Shadowwing spoilers, but yeah, that lines of Shadowwing is plot stuff. Ugh. Oh, I literally passed out. Okay. Ah, look who's back in the land of the living. You made quite the scene in front of Kana Senna. You made it all about you again. You mean to say you don't remember a thing? You collapsed in the middle of the ceremony. Give us all quite a good scare. So we carried you back there. I must say you're heavier than you look. Excuse me? What if we were Lalafell? Would that be a different dialogue? You hardly stopped of late. Your exertions must have caught up with you. But your adventures are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as this worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The Elder Seedseer told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough.
The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was, bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure to visit her at the Lotus Stand. And next time, chat, we'll go speak to her at the Lotus Stand. We'll clear the quest there and make our way to episode 2, which I think is going to be one of the longer ones as well. This one's quite short, I would say, in retrospect to some of the other ones, because there's been no dungeon or story. But we did it. Let's get Bahana's face back, shall we? We have made our way to Gridania, met Canacena, met a strange shadowy figure, as well as Ida and Papalimo from Charlayan. Next time, we will become an envoy for Canacena and make our way to the other city-states and explore them for the first time. And also do the first 3 dungeons. I'll see you all then. Goodbye.